A lot of drama happened this week. This week, a little juicy drama.
Jump into the drama.
It feels so good to just not be involved, and you just get to see.
Kind of involved.
Archie, just call the chapter the part of the episode you're here for.
You get to see B Prince Lothric in the castle, just watching the world sink into a goddamned black hole.
Can I make we can't keep making references that the rest of us don't know.
I want to know who Prince Lothric is, and I've asked.
Because we can't riff on it.
Make it known. Make it known.
But you can just keep going.
Who is Prince Lothric? Tell me.
It's in Dark Souls 3.
The worst Dark Souls.
No.
Yes.
No, it's Dark Souls 2, but not by a lot.
The Toy Story of
Way to go
Dark
with
Souls.
the main take. Anyway,
I mean, it's just true.
A lot of drama. Biggest one of all, the Magnus Carlsen drama. Am I right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That's the one we already talked about.
Shit is happening as we speak. People are live explaining themselves.
People are dying
Across the world. Real Keepo shit.
Real cap shit.
And so here's the thing. I thought, yeah, we can talk about it, but it'll, like, the timeliness will be gone. It'll be 4 days.
It's crazy. I thought it was fucking insane when Magnus pulled out a gun and shot his webcam.
We just try to predict the drama that happened. Yeah, it was just weird when Mizkif killed Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, and said that was for Crazy Slip.
Well, it all started with PVC XQC. That's how it all started. Well, it actually started with Erobb getting banned. That's the true lore.
Wait, what is that?
Erobb is Tyler.
What are we talking about right now?
You know how Bumblebee turns into a car?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
Erobb, the streamer, aka Tyler One's brother, aka variety streamer of the year, in my mind, got banned because he told a viewer to kill himself. Or no, he told a viewer that he would fight him in real life at TwitchCon and beat him up, and then followed up by saying, "This is not a joke."
Yeah, said I will run your. What do you say? Like I'll run that fade or something. I'll fuck at TwitchCon. I will see you there.
That's hard as hell.
And he got banned very high. Bro, he got banned for a month.
Yeah, a month is pretty nuts.
Which is like, Twitch, be real, sanction the fight. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get 16-ounce gloves, get them in there, get viewers.
Dude, we bring back a bully beatdown.
Nobody at Twitch knows content anymore.
No.
I've been saying that.
Flash the VJ, you're gone 3 days, all of a sudden you want to beat someone up in real life.
The VJ.
I used to call it foo-foo when I was younger.
It is like VJ, like...
What's your
foo-foo
goofy?
Did this all happen recently?
Yeah, so in the past week. Have
you really been out of the loop? It's fine if you are, but it's just interesting.
Aiden, Erobb gets banned. That is number one.
He's also bald.
Happens next is XQC bailed on Shitcamp and said the reason was because soda wasn't going because it thought it would be boring without soda.
Based.
Which was a lie. Hurtful.
The take.
Hurtful.
The take.
Which was a lie.
It's funny because we already kind of talked about this, but everyone has access to saying my dog ate my homework or whatever. Like, why do you have to say something insulting to Narco when it's not even true?
It's like telling the teacher that they're fucking...
He looked at his list of excuses with like... I'm sick, like relatives visiting,
it's like all
and
crossed out.
he's like, no, that's just not, it doesn't make enough sense. And he skipped all the way to the bottom. He's like, soda's not there and your event sucks.
Yeah, plus ratio.
Yeah.
So he doesn't go, and I knew that it was a personal reason why he didn't go, which is why I was even a little perturbed by him. I was like, why wouldn't you just say something like that that's way easier to buy and true
Wow, Ludwig,
for a viewer?
What was the personal reason?
Well, it came out.
Yeah.
And that's
he's setting you up.
He broke up with Adept. Him and Adept broke up, and boy was it public.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
They shouldn't do that.
They shouldn't. I feel like look, maybe this is a level 1 take, but don't be live.
Yeah, so he on stream said he's like,
I don't know.
There's an out of context clip that Soda Poppin said that I told them I wasn't going to Shitcamp months ago. And then everyone's like, X, you said that you weren't going because of this, but he told you months ago. And he's like, no, man, everyone's backing me in the corner. And then said, he's like, this is the reason. Me and Deb broke up. I had to pick between her and my family, which is like heavy shit.
Yeah, that's huge.
To drop on a stream. Then she sees it, goes on an hour stream talking about what happened. Then he reacts to her stream. Then they hop in a call together.
Oh, that's hype.
Then she uses the ult and cries on stream.
Less hype.
They're at 120K viewers while this is happening.
It was 6 figures.
The league event's happening at the same time, and the viewership is tanking, and we're in grand finals. And I'm like, what? And then I find out why, and I'm like, oh.
I remember because I never watch XQC, but I follow him. and we got on to play Valorant that night. And X usually hovers around like 60,000 people watching him at any given moment. And we were booting into a game, and I had Twitch open, and I saw that he had 95,000 people watching him. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Must be a lot of people like just enjoying XQC on this Friday night.
He must be playing Hot Wheels again.
and then I opened up Twitter an hour later, and I was like, oh.
And people are just like shooting at each other with real guns.
Like, clips of like Adept sobbing into the mic. And I'm like, oh no.
And then Cutie had said something about.
She tweeted when this happened. She was like, grossest use of the platform I've seen. And she was trying to back up Adept.
X didn't like that.
By now we're on round 6, and round 7's when dogs come in, but they drop max ammo, which is good. So everyone rebuild windows. We're gonna buy a ray gun, leave some crawlers.
Dude, yeah. And then X brought up her tweet, then tweeted about it directly.
Yeah, he like quote retweeted her, and then Cutie deleted it 'cause she was getting a lot of shit, and then X got the screenshot of it, and then tweeted it out again, talking like, don't fucking. Where I come from, we don't subtweet people, and it's like, well, you're from Quebec,
Dude,
so I love.
What he actually meant is nobody in Quebec knows how to use a computer.
We don't subtweet because we haven't figured out tweeting.
Can you smoke it?
It's funny when you talk about like drama like this, because it's like, and then bro tweeted, and like just saying the word tweeted, it feels so soft. It's like, yeah, they rolled up to our hood with water guns.
What you don't understand is Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers.
The actual reason is in Quebec, when you have a problem with somebody, you go to their door and you schedule an ice fishing trip, and then you go out and do that together.
Apropos of nothing, I saw a tweet. It was SpongeBob eating the glove candies from when they hit rock bottom, and it just said. SpongeBob like started popping pills in the ops hood. Bob was wild for that.
I love calling him Bob.
I sent it to Zeke, and we were just marveling over how funny it was to call him Bob.
It's so simple.
So it's like that pretty much. You're in rock bottom, but you're popping pills, and so that happened, and then X like. I don't know, maybe Cutie and him called or something. You were probably there.
They squashed,
and then X was like, you know what, fucking sorry to talk about a fellow peer that way. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Cutie's going to be able to sleep tonight. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm at home, like, on Discord with the boys. Like, they're playing Valorant. I'm, like, just doom scrolling. And I'm like, oh, she's having a terrible night probably. And then it's like, and they squashed it. And
Dude, no, not even. What happened is she tweeted that, and then we watched a movie. Just me and her, and then she didn't have her phone, and she was like using it. She was like, "Can I have pictures of cake?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I checked my phone like in the bathroom like 2 hours later, and I looked at Twitter, and I was like, "Oh." and then I was like really uncomfortable. I came back, and I was like, I waited like 5 minutes. I was like, "Do you have your phone?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Maybe you check Twitter."
Oh my god!
And then she went fucking like steam out the thumbs for like 30 minutes. She was gone.
This makes so much more sense now, because I came downstairs that night, like briefly, while you guys were watching the movie, and everything seemed so fine. And I was so surprised, because it was like, if I was Cutie, I would like be at my computer upset. And I was wondering, like, oh, maybe everything's smoothed over, like maybe things are actually like being handled.
I actually just realized Atriarch was right that battle rap would be good on Twitch.
No, don't give this to him.
So imagine that Cutie and XQC just literally got a battle immediately.
That would be high.
That'd be so hot.
And then the whole crowd, like the chat, can just decide who's base.
Yo, you call it, and then they have to reply. Battle rap in an hour, and if you don't, like you lose. You lose the debate.
X's flow is insane.